Ellsworth Family Farms. Today we're going to be making some summer sausage. Harvested some deer this season, so we're going to take some venison, freshly harvested, mix it with some pork, some seasonings, get it ground up, stuff it into some casings. We'll throw it out on the smoker. Y'all come along with me as I make it. Alright, so what I've done, as I've harvested my deer, I debone it, take it all off the bones, and as I am trimming it, I cube it up into pieces that can fit through the grinder. I found that helps save some time in the grinding process. Most of the time I've got these into about 5-pound bags, give or take. Some are a little more, some are a little less, but it also gives me good round numbers as I'm making products such as sausage, hamburger meat. Gives me a good gauge on the amounts that I have. So what I've got here is a tote. It's about 75% venison, 25% pork. Venison, like I said, freshly harvested, and it is chunked up into pieces that fit into the grinder. Keep the meat cool as it's ground so it doesn't become gummy. When it comes to the pork, you can get it from your local butcher. That's an option. I like to just buy either a shoulder roast or a picnic roast, just a inexpensive cut of pork from the local grocery store. You want to make sure that it's a cut that has plenty of fat. That is what is going to give the sausage a good chew and good flavor. Venison is a very lean meat, so you want to get something to add a little bit of fat as you grind it and mix it together. Alright, time to wash. Alright, we've got our meat all chunked up and mixed up in this tote. Today I'm going to be using the Bearded Butcher's old-fashioned summer sausage kit. These kits are great. They come with everything you need. They come with the casings, the seasoning, the cure, and step-by-step instructions if you've never done it before. What I like about this kit is that it keeps it pretty basic. I like to give these rolls of summer sausage out during the holidays as gifts to my friends, my family, and my community. It's just a great way to say thank you, and I've never had anybody give it back to me, so we're going to keep doing it. I'm going to start the seasoning process. We're going to start off with the salt and pepper base. Now this kit makes 25 pounds, so it looks like a lot of seasoning, but it's also a lot of meat, so it goes a long way. Make sure we get all of that. This one also comes with minced chopped garlic, some pretty nice granules there. My family loves garlic, so we're going to add all of that. And then they got the pink salt cure. So it's salt and sodium nitrate. This helps to preserve the product as it sits in the freezer, or it just improves the shelf life. So we're going to get that added. Today we're going to be using this Made with Meat grinder. It's a 500-watt grinder. And just a little tip, this head that has the grinder and the plates, we stuck it in the freezer about 30 minutes prior to using it. So this tube is nice and cold, just going to help the meat continue to flow and break down those proteins as they go through the grinder. Grind is done. We ran it through our coarse plate. We've got the fine plate on there now. We're going to run it through again. I just wanted to show the difference. So this is what your meat looks like when it comes out of the grinder with the coarse plate. You can see there's some larger chunks of meat. And then when you run it through the fine plate, it looks more like ground meat. So this is the product we're looking for. Once we get it all ground up, we're going to mix it to make it one consistency instead of all the little strings. And then we'll stuff it into our casings. We're going to add some water as we go to make it the right consistency to stuff into our casings. All right, we're on day 2. Got the smoker fired up. Currently sitting about 225. Had these on for about 3.5 hours. Let's see how we're looking. Oh yeah, you can see those casings turning a nice mahogany color. Smoke's rolling. We're gonna got internal of 160. So we've had these smoking for about 6 hours. Got an internal 158. We're gonna go prepare the ice bath. We're gonna pull them off. All right, we've got our sausages that have just hit 160 internal. Got an ice bath prepared. We're gonna pull them off, let them rest in this ice bath, put them in the fridge overnight. We're gonna cut into them first thing in the morning. On day 3 now, we've got our summer sausage. We chilled it in an ice bath. We've had it sitting in the refrigerator overnight. 25 pounds of summer sausage, looking good. So what we're gonna do, this one we're gonna slice off an end. Let's see what we look like on the inside.
Oh, that looks good.
Oh yeah, that looks exactly like what we want. Full casing.
Yes.
Yum. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut off a log. Oh yeah.
That's a big log.
Yeah.
Are you gonna cut this other?
And just a quick note, these casings are non-edible.
Yeah.
So you don't want to eat those. I mean, just take a look at that. Good consistency, good texture. How's that feel?
That feels good.
Alright, let's
But
take
wet.
a
But
couple
wet.
strips here. Alright. Bud, you want to try it? Here we go. Cheers.
Here you go. That's good.
Good smoky flavor. Wow. That turned out amazing.
Even though it's wet, it's awesome.
So good. And that is how you make summer sausage out of fresh venison and pork. Thanks for watching the Molesworth Family Farm. Tune in to our next video, and we'll see you next time. Y'all have a good one.